we're in this new age where it seems like the generations coming up don't really understand karma. Seems like it's a lot of witches now, to sum it up, if that's the word terminology we're going to use. I more or less speak about energy and frequency. I don't really need the word. My language is energy. But it's like, it's universal law, but yet nobody seems to actually truly understand this. And the youngins coming up thinking like being a witch is all cool and everything. I mean, to each their own, but when it comes down to it, some people are truly meant to go down that path, are truly touched to go down that path, because they understand the universal law behind it as well. They know how to ask spirit. They know when to say no. They know how to maneuver. They know how to feel, read, and sense. They were taught. It was handed down to them at the same time. They were called to do it. But yet, it seems like nowadays we have folks that want to step in front of karma and go against universal law and take matters into their own hands. And that defeats the whole purpose of Jesus Christ, for one. I don't have to put a Bible in front of you. I don't have to put a book in front of you to actually teach you what karma is. What goes around comes around. And when it comes down to karma, it can be from this lifetime. It can be from your own bloodline. It can be generational curses. It can be from past lifetimes. That's why when you sit here and you want to tamper against universal law, all it does is prolong it. All it does is manipulate the karma that's supposed to be. But you're trying to sit here and maneuver like you are the one that's supposed to be the magician and do what you want and be the most high and dictate it the way you want. But yet, you're not letting karma serve its course. You're not even swallowing your own karma to become your own magical magician without doing anything outside of you. That's how karma works. You don't have to do anything outside of you but go within. And sometimes you have to literally take the punches. Because why? You made your bed and you deserve it, so you need to lay in it for a second and digest that karma. I'm speaking from somebody who's done it. I'm not just gonna, act as if I'm not. I have walked the walk. That's why I have folks that have looked at me like I am a witch. Because they have sat there and evil-eyed me and all these things. But then yet, I didn't act the way they wanted me to. I didn't sloop down to their level. I didn't cast no spell. I didn't do no jar. Yeah, there was shaved nails in my driveway from the crackhead up the road. Yeah, I had a couple flat tires and all these things. But guess what? He's still walking up and down the fucking creek. He still don't have a vehicle years later. All the ones that were running rampant, guess what? Cricket, cricket. Multiple people have died. All these things. Vehicles, everything. In and out of jail, all the things. I didn't have to do nothing. Why? Because the universe done its job. The universe done its thing. Because I did what I was supposed to do. Which was mind my own. Until you are physically, personally affecting me. You can sit here and try to bash me and do whatever it is like you know me. But at the end of the day, the Most High knows what's up, and that's the only thing that matters to me. And what goes around comes around. That evil eye that you were throwing at me, all that negativity, all that whatever, it's going to come right back to you. Because I'm not going to allow you to bring me to that level. And I'm not going to go outside of me to find the answers. It's all within. The kingdom is within. Heaven is within. The whole thing about Jesus Christ is literally teaching you how to be the magician. How to turn water into wine. And I think it's honestly a compliment. Because I don't even know not one little lick of being a witch or whatever it is in that whole category and subject. I don't know the first thing about nothing. And so when somebody wants to sit here and call me a witch and say, well, what are you, a witch? Because they have seen supernatural events fold in my life. Meanwhile, they weren't the best version of themselves, and yet they're trying to throw that onto me. Meanwhile, I'm being authentic, working out of my heart chakra and being the best version, and constantly focusing on me and my path, where I'm going, what I need to work on, what I'm focusing on, what my flaws are, or whatever the case is. If is this person easily triggering me? Why? What do I need to fix? All the things. I've walked the walk. And I have sat here and watched karma work its course. I told a guy, literally, I don't let people in my place like that. He stayed, right? I had to work the next day running mail. When you run mail, I can't just break off my route. And I told him, don't let the dog out. I don't have a fence. There's a history when it comes down to it. A lot's going on around. There was other animals, neighbors, whatever. And I told him one thing, don't let the dog out. As I'm running my mail, what do you think happens? He sends me a picture of him outside with the dog. I told him one thing. And then guess what? He didn't want to answer my phone call shortly after I received that picture, because I guess he left. And he let the dog out before he left. But guess what? He ended up getting a speeding ticket. And then he wanted to come cry wolf to me. And I looked at him, I said, bro, I literally told you, don't let my dog out. You think I got sympathy for you now? That's what you get, bro. I asked one simple thing, and you can't even follow through when I gave you a bed to lay in and a roof over your head, and I asked you to do one thing, and you think I give a about you getting a speeding ticket? Tighten up, bro. And that's just like a small example, right? I got multiple. Stop interfering with the universe. The spirit realm will do their job, do what they are supposed to do. Stop interfering. Some of y'all ain't even supposed to be touching cards, and you're over here touching tarot decks, politics or celebrities, anything happens, and then, let's pull some cards on them. Who the fuck do you think you are? Straight up. For me personally, somebody I don't know nothing about, somebody I ain't never seen before, but they want to put their 2 cents in my life and pull cards on me? You better double check with the fucking spirit, That's why some of y'all don't need to be fiddling with it to begin with. Because some of y'all ain't being called to do it. You're doing it out of ego, out of pride, out of let me make $1, out of let me get a view. But yet, you're not even listening to the Most High and what He's demanding. And yet, some of y'all got something to say when folks want to put down the tarot deck and go to the Bible. And yet, this is how that works. We're in the age of Aquarius, so, this is just the beginning. If you know anything about all that. The age of Aquarius is literally the epiphany of karma. And what's done in the light, or in the dark, comes to light. That's why a lot of you, quote unquote, witches and this new age, whatever, are going to be suppressed. Because you got some work to do internally. You done your job, whatever the case is, whatever, spirit needed to use you for. But that's how this goes. And the ones that haven't tried to manipulate the universe, the warriors of the Most High that come from the divine, are here to literally give you the example And when you want to step in front of karma, that's when judgment comes down and you're a part of it. Because you decided to pull cards on somebody you shouldn't have. Because you decided to put a fucking jar in a freezer. For what? Because you wanted them to love you? Or whatever? Your money spell? Guess what? When that spell runs out, what's going to happen? Oh, I forgot. You got to try to manipulate the universe, the spiritual laws, for your own gain and your own benefit. But then when karma comes to collect, it's going to be even worse. Because you tried to play games with the spirit realm. Where you should have been playing with to begin with. Like this astro projecting and all these things. When you're forcing yourself for these things to happen, they're not naturally happening. You need to check yourself. It's not all fun and games. And some of y'all want to sit here and dictate it to where it is all just a game. And you're the beneficiary. It ain't cool, bro. Broette. And the spirit realm ain't happy. That's why the dominoes are going to fall the way they're falling. When a tarot reader goes to Jesus Christ, it shows the colors of others that got something to say about it. It's a domino effect in multiple ways. And it gets me worked up a little bit. Because I'm here for the greater good of humanity. Not for the bullshit. Not for the mind games. Not for the illusion. Straight from the Most High. I mean, some of y'all just really need to get it together. And stop acting like you are in control of karma. Meanwhile, you're prolonging your own karma. And it's just multiplying. But I'm going to go weed whack my life away now. Okay, bye.